Wait 15 weeks for a match of the day and two come along on the same night. Ian Wright and Alan Shearer are ready for extra time after Bournemouth Crystal Palace. I think we'll be OK if it goes to penalties. 6 games coming up, but before kick-off we begin at the Amex Stadium. Brighton were the only team in the top 4 divisions yet to win a league game in 2020. They faced an Arsenal side soundly beaten by Manchester City. We'll come to Neil Malpe very shortly. Great win for Brighton, especially coming from behind, but Arsenal did lead and allowed that lead to slip, really, didn't they?
Well, winning 1-0, Gary, with 20 minutes to go, you're looking for organisation and leadership, and slow out. Keeping him on side, Xhaka. Lacazette has got to sprint out. 2v1 Brighton have got. It's far too easy to get that ball in there. Dunk's quickest to react, but they're all over the place, Arsenal. As I said, they're winning 1-0. They're comfortable. They're creating chances, and they concede a goal like that. They go to sleep. It's same old, isn't it? And we can. I mean, Arsenal have had the lead 13 times in games this season and only won 6 of them. That tells the story.
Yeah. Neil Malpe, interesting what he said at the end of the game there. Yeah. He had a mixed game, didn't he? There was a lot of highs.
Yeah, he did have a mixed game. But like, first you've got to say I'm really gutted for Burnley. Yeah. Hopefully it's not a bad one, but yeah, I wouldn't say that. You know, everybody could see he's not doing anything to be malicious, but yeah, he's got the ball in his hand and
just freakish fall, isn't it?
It is a freakish fall.
It's not much of it.
Yeah, very much so. But this is top quality play from him, and this is what he's capable of doing. Knowing that he's seen him watch him finish at Brentford, he's very sharp in and around there. And he was a nuisance all day. You know, he's got that about him, and you know, he finished it very well here. You know, he's got that about him as well. I think he's been poleaxed, but yes, it's a little. Him and Guendouzi have been having it all game, and I think he was talking about Guendouzi at the end. He's giving him a bit there, and
that's a bit different.
He'll probably get in trouble for that. We need to be showing that fight for me, Al.
Yeah. Too little, too late.
Yeah, do you think he was at fault with the goalkeeper, Al?
No, I just think it was one of those challenges. No, there was it wasn't malicious at all. He just sort of jumped in, and it was just a freakish accident, unfortunately. We hope the goalkeeper's OK, but we have to say how well Brighton did, going 1-0 down, showing the character in the position that they're in, under huge pressure to get the result. They were fantastic in coming back.
Yeah, a lot of criticism of the Arsenal defence, but going forward, if you take Aubameyang out of the equation, they've really struggled to get goals from elsewhere.
Yeah, they have. The midfield, you'd have to say, it's not firing in respects of productivity, creativity. Obviously, you know, Mesut Ozil didn't get on the pitch today, and it's a real worrying sign when you consider that Arsenal do need to create stuff. You know, we've got one of the most potent strikers in the league up front, and he's really feeding off scraps. It's a worrying time, and I think that Mikel does really know that he's got a massive job on his hands.
It's too early to judge Arteta, isn't it?
It's far too early.
I mean, he's not his team yet, really, is he? He needs a couple of windows.
I'm sure he knew it already, but he knows he has got a big, difficult job on his hands. 1, to get results, and 2, to get players out of that football club who he needs to. When you look at the Aubameyang situation with his contract, I don't see him signing a contract there.
No. Do you not?
No, I don't, because when he'll look at the salary that Mesut Ozil on and say, OK, give me that. Yeah. And there's no way they can give him that. It was a huge mistake to give Mesut Ozil that salary. He can't even get into the team when they're going to Brighton. One thing at Manchester City, but when you're going to Brighton and you know you've got to be creative, you can't even get in the team. And it's not only this manager that hasn't picked him.
It's happened in previous incumbents as well. OK.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah. Brighton double over Arsenal this season, Ian. Hey?
Yeah, it was. I thought I was going to cry there for a second. Sorry. Hammering us like that. You have to give credit to Brighton, but at the same time, Arsenal and the capabilities, what they've got and the players they've got to be playing a lot better than that. It's not good to see.
OK.